Pleasure to talk to you about email marketing and strategies of email marketing. My name is Dietmar Berghof. I'm coming from Germany, but from the southern part of Germany. We're not good in politics, and we're playing soccer really works. So. Yeah, I will join the next 30 minutes with you talking about email marketing and of course of Experian. Let's have a quick overview of the agenda. First of all, there's a little marketing block for ourselves. I want to explain who is Experian, what are we doing, and what we are trying to do with our clients. And then we have three bullet points, which from our point of view is really important when you go into email marketing. First of all, it's deliverability management. It's a topic which is not always with a high priority, this topic, but in the end, if you're not in the inbox, you won't sell anything. So, for our point of view, it's one of the biggest topics in email marketing. The next bullet point, design and content. I will show you two case studies from two clients of us. One is TUI. TUI is maybe really famous, the German tour operator, and is also known in Greece. And the other client is Windel.de. This is a really funny explanation. It's bunnies increase. Do you understand? It's about some baby stuffs. Yeah, and they have a really nice customer lifetime cycle, and I want to show you what they are doing, and maybe you can use this for your email marketing. And the last bullet point, partnerships. We're working together with strong partners around the globe. For example, Return Partner, which is able to have a quick overview before you send out the emailing, which is how is the template seen in the inbox of the recipient. So let's start off with Experian. Yeah, does anybody know something about Experian? Okay, so this chart is important. Experian was founded in 1980 in Nottingham, England. We are around the globe, 7,000 employees working for Experian. We are worldwide in 44 countries, and the headquarters is in Dublin. Overall turnover is 4.5 billion US dollar in 2012. And on the right side, you see the departments of Experian. First of all, marketing service. That's what that was my. Our department, marketing service. There's email marketing, social media tools, targeting service, and so on. But second is decision analytics. It's a kind of we have a huge database where you can find your target group and have maybe more information about your target group, which matching to our database. Third point, credit services. We are very good in fraud prevention and, of course, of the credit risk maybe. This is not famous in Europe, more famous in the US. And the last, interactive private credit ranking and price comparison. So that's the little overview. And there's something special. We have Experian marketing service for the whole world, and then we have Experian marketing services as a special unit based on the platform Mail Solution. That's our email marketing tool we use in Europe, or in the whole world, but based in Europe. In 19 offices in 14 countries we are at the moment. In Germany we have offices in Düsseldorf and in Munich, and they are working 80 email marketing experts very close to our customers, and they want to improve the opening rates, the click rates, and working together with the companies, with our clients. One big what is the word in English? Excuse me. Yeah, we send out 60 billion emails a year. This is a huge amount of sending out, and if you send out such a high rate of emails, you probably have problems in deliverability, but also in performances of having improved complete rates and all. And yeah, of course, there's just a little country missing already. That's why I'm here. We want to go into the Greece market, and I hope next year, if I have the presentation, there will be Greece also included. Yeah, how can we help you? Give a little overview of what we're doing together with our clients. Of course, we have a strategic consulting. We talk to our clients, first of all, what do you want to do? What is your key performance indicator? What can we improve? What have you already in your compartments, in your company? Social media is a big word. Of course, we know that, and we want to integrate this in email marketing. But also data enhancement, data-based marketing, targeting services. This is how we want to cover a client completely. Yeah, but let's go into the case studies, and the first topic is deliverability management. On the one hand, on the right side, you see maximum deliverability. On the left side, what we think is very important to have the maximum deliverability is, of course, you have to have a tool which is really good in getting the target group and have small target groups, and it's easy to work on it, of course. The second is, this is really important, the ISP relationship. I think if you have a deliverability manager, he has the most work he does is to be connected with the local ISPs to get into the box. Because if you send a lot of emails, one in a row, they will block it, if you're whitelisted or not. So they don't care. They say if there's somebody sending as much, we just block it. So we have to communicate very close to the ISP that we have the maximum deliverability. Proactive monitoring, I said it before, we work together with Return Path. Return Path is already known, I think. They have several tools, and one tool we always use is the inbox monitoring. This is a kind of preview. Before you're sending out your email, you can see how is your HTML seen in the inbox of Google, of Yahoo, whatever. So you can have, before you send out, improve your HTML or decide to use another template. And of course, the last point is professional consulting. We want to not be the one who's sending out the most emails. We want to be the one who sends out the most in the inbox, not in the spam folder. And on the bottom, you see these logos from several companies and whitelisted agencies. So we're doing the best we can to be whitelisted, but in the end, it's not even to be whitelisted to go into the inbox. It's just already working on the sendings. The IP reputation is one of the most important things. If you have dedicated IPs, I will follow the next chart, dedicated versus IP pool. But what is important and what increases a good reputation? First of all, the complaints. If you have many complaints, your reputation will sink very quickly, and it's very hard to get it back up. Of course, open rates and clicks rates, and yeah, definitely also the spam trap hits. How many spam trap hits have you with one sending? And of course, hard bounces and soft bounces. What can we do is maybe to start up with good addresses, with reacting addresses, with clicker and users you already know very well, and they are working. To have a good reputation at the beginning is very important to have a good deliverability. Yeah, what can we do? I said it before, we have proactive measures and retroactive measures. Of course, it all begins with the registration of a new user. Please use the double opt-in process. you can be sure that the email address is already existing and there's a user behind it. It could also be a spam trap or a honeypot, maybe. Activate your recipient's individual contents. There's one big sentence in email marketing, and this is be relevant to your customer. Let the customer decide who's interested in it. And yeah, of course, a frequency management. Don't send out too much emails. It's a very cheap marketing tool, but it doesn't make sense if you send really too hard and too often. The retroactive measures, that means if the list is already uploaded and the mailing is done, what can we do? Yeah, let disinterested users go. I will always have the example with the phone. You won't call anybody who is not on the phone. So let it go. Maybe he's able to talk to you or get in contact with you later on, but at the moment he is not interested in your email. So let him out. Soft bounce management at this point is really, really important. Remove inactive recipients from the mailing list. Yeah, that's what I said. Soft bounce management. If there's no opening, the last 3 or 4 sendings, just let him out. Don't put him out of the database, but no more sendings at the moment. Clean up your mailing list. This is one of the important things, of course, when we talk about spam traps. You generate a lead maybe 4 years ago, the user is inactive, and the ISP decides to have a spam trap because the mailbox is not already existing anymore, and you have the permission to send, but it's not a recipient, it's a spam trap. And this will cause a bad reputation, of course. And of course, response to complaints. This is also very important, and of course put all complaints, all hard bounces on a blacklist, that they never reach any email from you again. Yeah, I said before, there's always a big discussion about dedicated IP address sending and shared IP address sending. Everything is good in its case. Dedicated IPs, you have to remember that your reputation is just you are responsible for your IP reputation. So if there's something critical in your address or your database, we will always fall back onto you. So maybe for the beginning is a shared IP pool where some other customers are sending with you, not so bad, because the reputation is by critical database address material, not so fast bad. Okay, what we can do as Experian for you is we have an international deliverability team, and I said it already before. This is really important. For example, France is a really, really hard market to get in the inbox. The ISPs have really hard regulations to go into the inbox, and you are such as fast in the spam folder. So what we do is really talk to the ISP and say, no, we are whitelisted, we are the good senders, and please let us in. And this improves the deliverability very highly. So of course, you see around the globe we have deliverability teams which are really strong, good, connected. So if there's any problem, maybe in Australia, you can call your local deliverability manager and say, please keep in contact with the Australian guy. Yeah, let's have a look on the cases. First of all, TUI. We are also in creative optimization and professional services. On the left-hand side, you see the old TUI template, which is very long, a medium call to action, and you don't see exactly what's happening there. It's just a regular newsletter. What we did, we take it in a little frame, have an emotional picture above the fold, and a really clear call to action. There's there's a special offer, a price, and a really big call to action. This was really good improvement. And the other two slides we will see in the next chart. We also the double opt-in process was optimized, and of course we have a preference center in the back on the database of TUI. Here's the example for the normal, regular newsletter, and we see the frame is always the same, but the offer is changing, and this is the first chance to have an individual content for individual recipients. Let's have a look at the double opt-in process. It's completely different. The frame is the same, but the bullet point is to activate your email address. So this is the mail you will reach if you sign the newsletter from TUI. There's no emotional picture. There's nothing as the green big bullet to reactivate or to activate your email address. And this is working really, really good because it's just text. It's not a commercial marketing email. It's just text with a clear call to action. Then, okay, of course, a welcome message. After he's signing in, he will get a welcome message. And in this welcome message is already a link to the last newsletter, so he can click it on it and see the last news which was sent maybe 2 weeks before. And I told you before, the preference center of TUI is also a link in, so the client can go in the preference center and can decide for his own, but we will see on the next chart. Covered means this an emotional greeting, reference to TUI.com mail center, and a preview of the current newsletter. These little three steps make the open and click rates really increasing. This is what I'm talking about. This is the TUI preference center. You know, when you're a tour operator, you have one problem. You will talk the whole year about holidays, which is, from the most people like me, just once a year. So in 11 months, you're not interested in holidays. Just in that moment, you want to book, you're interested, and just in a short period before the holiday starts. So what they are doing is, they ask their recipients, how often would you get a newsletter from us? And which theme do you want to have? This allows to be really concrete and individualized in the sending. And this is the preference center. You can have, of course, more information about your client, maybe, for example, a birthday. So you can send out an email, a trigger-based email on his birthday and say, hello, for your next booking, you get a discount of 1% or 3% or whatever. Of course, the airport in his region, for example, this is Munich. Of course, you're not interested when you live in Munich to have an offer which is from Hamburg or from Paris. You don't care about that. So this is the very good information to have a very good chance to have this information to be concrete. And on the other hand, we have just two possibilities in the newsletter. This is the normal TUI.com newsletter, which is sent out every 4 weeks with new offers or new destinations. And then we have a TUI.com Urlaubs alarm, which means it's a kind of alert system. If a destination is much more cheaper than in the normal catalog, you get an alert. So you be really confident in that moment, and the open and click rates, and at the end the bookings are really performed good. Now let's go to customer lifetime cycle from Windel.de, which calls this pun is GR. I don't know. Yeah, Windel.de it's all about babies, equipment, and they have thought a lot about the customer lifetime value, and of course they begin with a subscription and a welcome, and they go on with dialogue and communication program based on the needs of the child, and it's based, of course, connected to the age of the child and the sex. Transaction program, a referral program, and the premium content. So you get a special discount after 5 children. No. And of course, reactivation. Yeah. And this customer lifetime value, we would have a closer look on it. First of all, 4 weeks before the birth, they offer all recipients a kind of a checklist. So every mother or father can see is everything done to welcome the new baby. This is really content information, and it's not it's not so marketing. I'm searching for the English word. It's not so marketing based, you know. It's more information. So it's a nice welcome, a warm welcome. Hello, did you have everything? Maybe we can give you advice or give you consulting. And of course, there are little products in, and this send-out has an average from March to May, an open rate of 69% and a click-through rate of 24%. This is really amazing. It's just because you're concrete and you're informed. Excuse me. The next part is the shopping cart dropout. Yeah, it's very easy to connect our email marketing tool together with your shop system, so or together with a web analysis. So of course you get a remarketing email. Hey, what's wrong? You have already chosen some products, but maybe the payment is not working, or what's the problem? So you reach an email as a recipient with all the products you have chosen before. Or in the middle, a big call to action, it's the yellow one, Frage. There's a telephone number written, so maybe it's not the medium you choose to buy, maybe you can call us. And this, by the hand, for free. Let's have a look on the open rate and the click-through rate. It's also amazing. 45% open rate and 21 click-through rate. They've done something right, yeah. And the last, this is the premium customer mail. If you buy a lot of things and often, after a certain point, you will reach the premium customer mail. And of course, you have informative, correct character and incentivation. Maybe your next shopping is 10% off or 5% off, or the free transport for the next order, something like that. And of course, you can have cross and upselling. You know, at the beginning, we're just asking about the age of the baby. Maybe there's something coming with the age you know already, and then the next month is useful for the mother. Open rate 57% and click-through rate 18%. Yeah, I hope you have a little information about our 2 case studies. Now I've already talked about partnership. Here you see a quick overview of our partners. They are strong web analytics like WebTrack, Omniture, and also in e-commerce we are really good connected to the big shops, the online shops. Of course, content, which is a multi-variable testing for your content. So you have the chance to have an A/B split testing completely automatically. And of course, multi-channel like Sideways, sending out SMS through all the web, and deliverability. We're working together with ReturnPath and United Internet. This is the way we see our customer. You're in the middle. Sorry for no face. I hope this will change. On the top, there's a key account manager, which is kind of coach who will guide you through all the departments of Experian: technical consulting, deliverability management, client service, creative service, professional service, and of course the normal consulting. This is the way we see our customer relationship. Yeah, that's it. I hope I can tell you something new, and it's a pleasure to be here. If you have any question, don't hesitate to ask me or my colleagues sitting over there, Martina Kerkhoff. Yeah, I hope that you have a nice afternoon, and thank you for being here.